All right, South by Southwest 2009, and talking to Joshua Bear from OtherInbox. Joshua, how are you?
I'm doing great.
You're having a really busy day.
I am, and it's South by such a fun show. It would have been great anyway, but it's even better to be, having so much excitement and launching here.
Yeah, you guys are on fire. So you have just come out of beta and into
It's open there.
Life, yeah.
Anybody can go sign up right now.
It matters now, yeah. So tell us about OtherInbox. Just give me the 30-second.
Sure.
On
well,
top.
a lot of us get too much email, and what OtherInbox does is, without you doing anything different, it automatically finds all the messages in your inbox that aren't from real people, and it takes them out. So suddenly your inbox gets a lot smaller, and it's a lot easier to deal with, and you can focus on the important things. It takes all those other messages, and it organizes them in your other inbox, and it pre-sorts them for you based on where they came from, so that when you do have time to go look at those, it's a lot easier and a lot faster to go through and read them and clear them out.
Okay, so that's a pretty valuable skill.
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
that's pretty cool.
There's a lot of people here that get too much email.
Yeah, no, that's like having a really good, really diligent personal assistant, but without having to have the human interaction. That's
yeah,
cool.
And some people, they go and they set up lots of rules and filters, and they configure this themselves. And if you're a power user and you know how to program email, you can do some of this stuff. But the great thing about OtherInbox is that you don't have to do anything; that everything just happens automatically. You don't have to maintain it or configure it. You just set it up in about 2 or 3 minutes. You keep it doing everything else the same way you did it before, and you just have less email to deal with.
How do you guys do this? Because our readership's generally fairly technical.
Sure.
How are you guys doing this on the back end? How does it work? How does it get into my Gmail and do the manipulation?
We actually we do it over the IMAP protocol, so we act just like an email client, like Outlook or Mail.app or something, or your iPhone. And that allows us to check your mailbox every 5 minutes, the same way you do, and notice as soon as a message comes in from Amazon or Facebook or eBay or some of these other automated messages that you want. It's not spam, but you don't necessarily, it's not so important that it needs to be right in your inbox, cluttering things up so that you might not see important emails from real people. So when it sees any of those, it archives them in Gmail, which means they disappear from your inbox, although they're still in Gmail. And if you search for them, you can find them. Everything is still in Gmail, but they're archived, so they're not in your inbox. Then we organize them into your other inbox, into folders based on where they came from, so that's a much easier place to look at it and to deal with those.
How far back will you guys dig? Will you go fix the multitude of sends that I've ignored
so
my inbox
we will actually
forever?
go through your entire Gmail account, and it's really cool, because the first thing it does is it sends you this report that says, hey, we found 100,000 emails in your account, and this is how many we recognized, and this is how it breaks down, this is how many you get per week, and this is how much it's going to save you.
Okay, you're totally turning me on here. I'm wanting to.
Well, you can go sign up right now.
I am going to go sign up right now. All right, so I heard you talking earlier about you're now out of beta, and so it's cost money if you want to do this for long term. How does it work?
There is a free version. We have a freemium model, and so you can use this for free, and it'll run on your existing Gmail account. And when you look at the messages in OtherInbox, it'll only show you messages from the past 30 days, so which are most of the ones that you're probably trying to deal with and organize. So for a lot of people, that'll probably work okay. And keep in mind, your email's all still in Gmail, so it's not like you can't see the messages from past 30 days. Just if you want to go find one message, you do that in Gmail, and when you're dealing with processing all this stuff that's coming in and organizing it, that happens in OtherInbox. For $20 a year, you get it fully open, unlocks it, and you see the messages going back forever. So if you're really using it a lot and you've organized a lot of important things in there, you'll probably want to pay the $20 and have the full version. And we hope that that's a price that people find pretty easy to deal with.
$20 less than $2 a month.
Yeah,
that's a pretty.
We want it to be
a pretty fair price.
We want it to be a no-brainer.
That's a deal.
We hope so.
I mean, how much time do you think it saves the average user?
Well, I know lots of users that get more than 100 messages a day in their other inbox. Myself, I actually get hundreds, but there's lots of our users who get more than 100 a day. And so if you think about it, that's it's death by paper cuts, but it's one little bit at a time of messages that they don't have to deal with. And and it's not just about, do I see them at all? Because at some point you'll end up seeing those. But a big part of it is how you see them, and are they interrupting you when you're doing important things? And so with your email, this way, the email that you watch all day in your inbox, it's all the important messages from people. When something comes in there, it's probably something you need to see or respond to or something like that. And all these less important things, you get to deal with in a much faster, more efficient way at the right time, instead of as soon as it comes in.
Okay, so OtherInbox.com, it's $20 a year. Sorts and manages your whole email life, and you only then talk to people only then see emails from real people.
And it's automatic. You don't have to do anything different.
the spam and the bacon, I guess. It's sort of a bacon tool, really.
It's so a lot of people aren't familiar with that term, but yeah, you've got the spam, which is the bad stuff, the ham, which is the good stuff, and the bacon, which is the stuff in the middle. And OtherInbox is made for handling all the bacon.
That's fantastic. All right, well, thanks for talking to us, Josh,
Awesome.
and good luck.
Thanks a lot.
All right.